that have been mentioned already, and reading a magazine that will be really angry. So I call it Thank You, Rupert Murdoch, lots of love and suffragettes. Let's pretend for a minute I'm a female celebrity. As a woman in our society, I'm expected to be 20 years younger than my male co-host, but I'm still told I dress too slutty when I show cleavage on Saturday night TV. Basically, in our society, me and my boobs have got to be Holly Willoughby. But in our society, I've also got to be Amy Winehouse. I'm no good junkie with a loutish husband who only writes good music about him when she's high. Or I'll try and be Kerry Hilson, a decent singer for a while, but no one listens before I show my crotch and I'm desperate for attention. In our society, I've got to be blonde and have an easy name like Sophie or Jessica. 20 years old from Manchester, my news and briefs, a dawn page free, convincing you that you and me have mutual interests in common, apart from the things on my chest. A box on my head telling you that I'm not happy about tuition fees or VAT rises. In our society, I've got to know about politics while showing off my double Ds and accept that those two things empower me and make me a feminist, but being a feminist is a bad thing, because obviously then I'm a lesbian who doesn't want to wear. And it might be hard, but I'm going to try and be Natasha Kavinsky, the champion for the working woman who can Strictly Come Dancing and be the highest paid female news host in modern history, before I go on too much maternity leave. And then I abandon my kids for nannies to come back, before leaving the show entirely to stay at home with the kids, so ultimately I'm a disappointment on all counts. In our society, I've also got to be Naomi Campbell, aka the black model Italian Vogue puts on the cover after they're accused of being racist. And the first time I declined being the token black girl, I'm told I think too much of myself and I rejected a chance to further enhance the black female model cause. But the second time I'm asked and I agree, I'm told I'm enforcing black stereotypes by wearing a leopard print bikini, so basically, I hate my own race and don't deserve to be the famous face of black female models. And I'll try and be Tyra Banks. Second in command of the famous female ethnic model society, which at the moment only really has 2 members. 2.5. Me, Naomi, and sometimes Halle Berry. And I've got to stay number 2 because any more black female faces might make Gucci or Prada explode. And when they decide to make me look like all the other models, Wired magazine says I'm letting them make me look white with too much weave on my head and clever lighting at my photo shoots to make my nose look smaller. And after all that, when I leave my natural hair out, I'm told it's too messy. Then I complain and I'm told I'm expected to take criticism because that's what you signed up for when you wanted to be famous, so get over it. Forgetting the fact you wouldn't say the same things to a guy. In our society, I've got to be Jennifer Aniston. Aging apparently too quickly, the jilted wife whose husband left me because apparently I didn't want to have a baby. In our society, it has to be Angelina Jolie. Give money to charity, but I'm still a homewrecker with too many kids. But in our society, I don't have to be Brad Pitt because in our society, we don't blame him for his marriage breakup. In our society, I have to be Kate Moss. So I have the perfect figure for everything in Topshop, but the newspapers say I enforce and promote anorexia. And it's a good thing I can multitask because I'm a woman. As in our society, I've got to be Beth Ditto too. Loving my curves and being proud that I'm a real woman, but still too big for anything on the high street apart from Evans, because weight's a bad thing. I'm promoting and enforcing obesity. But don't worry, it gets better. It'll be fine. In our society, I've got to be like Cheryl Cole. Basically, seen as perfect in the media on all counts. The nation's sweetheart, and I can do that easily. Flick my hair back while fluttering my fake eyelashes and judging people singing badly. Let's just hope I don't get the face before that, when I'm weak and pathetic for taking my cheating husband back. Or the face before that, when I'm a racist thug for beating up a black woman in a nightclub. Or the face before that, when I'm the best or worst singer in a TV band that men just seem to watch with the sound off, and 7-year-old girls know the words to my song. And God knows I hope I don't get the stage after all of those. When I'm racist again and get the death threats because apparently it's me and not the border agency who gets people deported. And I'm sorry for being a bit sarcastic, but being a woman in our society isn't so easy. See, in our society we glamorise women, we idolise women. In our society we tell women we can have it all, and at the same time we tell women we have too much and pride comes before a fall. In our society, you're either virgin or a whore, beautiful or Heat magazine feature-worthy eyesore. In our society, women are equally adored and victimised, told our clothes are too tight but still looked at with appreciating eyes, and I know it's not right but it's how it is. Bitch slapped on one side and you give me a kiss on the other cheek. Our society doesn't see things clearly. Our society is a little bit blind. In our society we have to be celebrities, but at the same time we've got to be wives, mothers, sisters, daughters, grandmothers, and any combination of the above. Not to mention the criticism we get for simply never being good enough. It's too much sometimes, and I'm sorry if I look at things with negative eyes, but I'm sick of it. I don't fit into it. See, in our society, I don't want to be a celebrity. In our society, I want to be me. But as a 19-year-old, I can't think of a famous woman treated fairly by the media or not condemned by other ladies. Saying the same old miserable things. In magazines, it's too fat, too thin, stars got makeup, so she's hideous. Advertisements on TV screens, eat Kellogg's cardboard for just 3 weeks, and you too can fit into a shit red dress. Lose baby weight with little stress, and C-sections make you less of a woman. 4 kids, 3 men, 2 divorces, so she's a slag. Our society says equal opportunities, but we still judge as much as we ever have. In our society, we fight for equal rights, but we still hide behind our criticism and we give unasked advice. And I am sick of it. I won't fit into it. I'm not prepared to be a faceless pair of page-3 walking tits. It isn't me to look down at my feet and wait my turn to speak. I know I'm not the simple, sexy girl with boobs or without brains, and I am not prepared to dance around poles to prove what I can't say. I'm not asking for role models. I'm just looking for fair play. Thank you.